هذا الفيديو ما في تكنيكات، ما في كلام. هذا فيديو حتحل معايا اختبار كامل.
الشيء اللي انا انجزته في 3 شهور و3 سنوات يمديك تنجزه في اقل من كذا بكثير.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، يا اهلا وسهلا جايز، معكم عبد الرحمن حجازي. وهذا الفيديو باختصار ما هو فيديو اتكلم فيه واشرح فيه واجيب لكم قصة. باختصار هذا الفيديو عبارة عن اختبار للاستماع بالكامل. واختبار لما اقول لك بالكامل يعني اذا الدرجة اللي حتجيبها في هذا الاختبار حتكون نفس الدرجة اللي حتجيبها في اختبار الاستماع في الاختبار ايلتس الفعلي. فاختبار كامل، عشان كذا شايف مدة الفيديو مرة طويلة، لكن كل اللي عليك تسويه رقم واحد انك تجيب معك ورقة وقلم تحطه الحين قدامك. حيبدأ الصوت، حيبدأ الفيديو يبدأ، أول ما أقول لك خلاص خلصنا فهنا حيبدأ الفيديو وحيبدأ قصدي الاختبار بالكامل، وحيكون بنفس طبيعة، نفس الوقفات، نفس التوقيت، نفس الطريقة، نفس الأسئلة، كل شيء حرفيا شبه مطابق للاختبار الفعلي. بعد ما تكون حليت فحتحل بدون ما توقف، حتمشي فيها زي كأنك في الاختبار بالضبط بدون ما تاخذ بريكات. حتكمل الاختبار بالكامل. بعد ما تكون كملت حيكون عندك 10 دقائق لنقل الإجابات. فحيكون عندك شيت حطيته تحت في الديسكربشن عبارة عن ورقة الإجابة، فعليك تنقل أجوبتك من الورقة حقتك الفاضية ورقة A4 إلى ورقة أجوبة، وتنقل الأسئلة هذه الأجوبة اللي كتبتها إلى ورقة الأجوبة، اكتبها بشكل مرتب، تهتم بالسبيلينج، تنقلها. في عندك 10 دقائق اللي حتكون في النهاية. بعد ال10 دقائق هذه حيكون في الفيديو حشرح لك وحاعطي لك الأجوبة، وهذه الأجوبة باختصار حتشوف إنه كم منها بالضبط جبتها، كم منها كانت صح. وطبعا في اختبار الاستماع لازم تكون مهتم بالسبيلينج، فإذا حرف واحد غلط، يعني إذا جبت الإجابة كلها صح لكن بدل آي كتبت إيه الإجابة غلط، فتهتم بيها وتكتب الإجابة هنا وتشوف كم عدد الإجابات الصحيحة. وبعدها بعد ما أوريك الأجوبة حوريك جدول النتيجة، جدول حساب الدرجة، إنه أوكي إذا جبت 20 سؤال صح من 40 سؤال فكم حجيب في الآيلتس؟ هل حجيب 5.5 ولا 6.5 إلى آخره. فالجدول هذاك حيوضح لك وحيقول لك درجتك. فأبغاك كذا خلاص تكون مركز، جيب لك قهوة، جيب لك، ترى القهوة ما هي مسموحة لكن ممكن عشان تتدرب، يعني خلاص فضي نفسك دحين وكمل إذا أنت تكون 100% جاهز. ويلا نبدأ نتدرب على الاختبار. دقيقة، ليش قاعدين نسوي الاختبار التجريبي هذا أصلاً؟ بنسويه عشان تتعود وتعود نفسك على ضغط الاختبار. التكنيكات اللي شفتها في الفيديوهات في القناة بشكل عام يمديك تطبقها على أرض الواقع عشان تعرف مستواك وعشان تتعلم من أخطائك. وهذه أنا أحط عليها علامة كبيرة جدا. التعلم من الأخطاء حاجة جدا جدا مهمة. فالمهم دحين أبغاك تسويه إنك تركز، إنك تحاول وتحل بأفضل ما عندك وتغلط عادي، ولا تعصب ولا تتوتر ولا تقول الموضوع صعب، لأنه اختبار الآيلتس معياره من 9، فأنت ما أنت هنا عشان تجيبه 9، أنت هنا عشان تجيبه 6.5 7.5 5.5 whatever. فما أنت هنا عشان 9، فعادي تغلط. القسم الرابع أكيد حيكون صعب، القسم الأول عادي ممكن بعض الأحيان تنسى فيه، لكن حاول، أهم شيء إنك تحاول أفضل ما عندك. فيلا let's get started.
Listening practice test. Please turn to section 1 of listening practice test. Section 1. Listen to the conversation between a Japanese student and a housing officer and complete the form. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5. You will see that there is an example which has been done for you. The conversation relating to this will be played first.
Yes, what can I do for you?
My friend is in a homestay and she really enjoys it, so I'd like to join a family as well.
Okay, let me get some details. What's your name?
My name is Keiko Yoichini.
Could you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, it's Yoichini. That's Yuichini.
The student's family name is Yuichini, so that has been written on the form. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Yes, what can I do for you?
My friend is in a homestay and she really enjoys it, so I'd like to join a family as well.
Okay, let me get some details. What's your name?
My name is Keiko Yuichini.
Could you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, it's Yuichini. That's Yuichini.
And your first name?
It's Keiko. Keiko.
That's Keiko Yuichini. Okay. And you're female. And your nationality?
I'm Japanese.
Right. And could I see your passport, please?
Here it is.
Okay, your passport number is JO6337. And you are how old?
I'm 28 years old.
Now you're living in one of the colleges. Which one?
Willow College, Rome 21C.
Right, 21C, Willow College. And how long are you planning to stay with Homestay?
About 4 months, longer if I like it.
And what course are you enrolled in?
Well, I've enrolled for 20 weeks in the Advanced English Studies because I need help with my writing, and I'm nearly at the end of my first 5-week course.
Right, so you've completed 5 weeks and you have enrolled for another 15 weeks. That's about 4 months altogether.
That's right, about 4 months.
Before they continue their conversation, look at questions 6 to 10. As you listen to the rest of the conversation, complete the form by filling in the numbered spaces 6 to 10.
Okay, do you have a preference for a family with children or without children?
I like young children, but I like to be with older people. You know, I like someone of my own age.
Okay, and do you smoke or drink?
No and no.
Would you mind being with a family of smokers?
Yes, I would. I don't like smoking. I'd rather be with a family of people who do not smoke or drink.
Okay, and what about pets?
Oh, I love animals. I'm a veterinarian, so that's fine. The more the better.
All right, now what about you? Are you a vegetarian or do you have any special food requirements?
No, I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of meat. I really like seafood.
And what about your hobbies?
I like reading and going to the movies.
Do you play any sports?
Yes, I joined the handball team, but I didn't like that, so I stopped playing. You know, I played tennis on the weekend with my friends.
All right, let's see. Name, age, transport. Are you familiar with the public transport system?
No, I'm not really, because I've been living on campus. I've been to the city a few times on the bus, but they're always late.
What about the trains?
I like catching trains. They're much faster.
Well, let's go and check on the computer to see what I've got. Listen, would it be okay to leave this with me? Could you come back after class this afternoon?
Yes, of course.
I'll check my records and I will give you details this afternoon.
Thank you for your help.
It's a pleasure. I'll see you this afternoon. Bye.
Bye.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Section 2. You are going to hear a talk given by a tour guide about travel to Esnia. First look at questions 11 to 14. As you listen to the first part of the talk, answer questions 11 to 14.
Hello everyone. As you know, this agency has specialised in tours and independent travel to Esnia for over 20 years. It's a magnificent place to visit, but it's not always as easy or as comfortable as it might be. So this tour is designed to help you handle the bureaucratic hassles and give you time and energy to enjoy the beauty of this breathtaking country. The first hassle is visas. Nowadays, ESNIAN visas are needed by almost all nationalities. The normal visa lasts for just 90 days, but a renewal is possible. It is worth leaving yourself plenty of time when applying, or I suggest, from experience, 2 months. That should do it. The latest confirmed price is £30, but it should be noted, and a lot of our regular travellers tell us that the price may change without notice and hold up visa processing. So ring up the ESNIAN embassy and check the price before sending out forms. Now, for those of you who are intending to take ESNIA as part of a longer tour and want to wait till you get to another country, do remember that some ESNIAN consulates in neighbouring countries require you to provide a letter from your own embassy just to confirm your nationality. You can find a list of major embassies throughout the world in the student handbook on page 13. Oh, and one more thing. Check whether you need a multiple entry visa if you're leaving and re-entering ESNIA on your tour.
Before the talk continues, you will have a chance to look at questions 15 to 20. As you listen, complete the summary and answer questions 15 to 20.
Now, some miscellaneous general advice. Firstly, if you're rich enough to bring in over $1,000 in cash or traveller's checks to ESNIA, you need to fill in the currency form. Don't forget this. You could get into trouble if you do. You must declare all of your items and more expensive items, such as video cameras, on a tourist export form, which you can arrange to carry in advance. Regarding health regulations, although ESNIA is becoming a generally healthier country with every passing year, neighbouring countries remain cautious with regards to health standards there, and therefore it is worthwhile carrying a health certificate. The one you need is the BM276. Now all of you here are students, and there will be plenty of concessions for young people travelling in ESNIA. The ESNIAN Transport Authority, for example, issues a special youth fare card which you can get in any railway station. Just show your international student card. Information about getting this is in the handbook, and give 2 passport photos. And by the way, because there is so much bureaucracy in ESNIA, we advise you to take at least 12 passport photos with you. They're not always easy to get done there. Finally, a bit more about currency. Pounds won't get you very far in ESNIA these days, so they're no good. We advise people to carry either yen or Australian dollars. US dollars are starting to cause difficulties because of political disputes. Another surprise is that credit cards are virtually useless because of fraud scandals. Do carry traveller's checks, but we advise medium denominations. Large denominations increase the likelihood of theft, and small ones increase commission charges. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this student handbook has a wealth of information.
That is the end of section 2. You will now have half a minute to check your answers. Section 3. In this section, you will hear a discussion about shopping habits. First look at questions 21 to 24. As you listen to the first part of the discussion, answer questions 21 to 24.
Excuse me. I wonder if you'd mind answering a few questions. You see, I'm doing a project.
Fine, what's this on?
Well, I'm looking at the people's shopping habits.
Okay.
Can I ask you, first of all, are you a student?
Well, I was a student here last year, but since then I've left, and I'm working in a bank now as a cashier. I just came to see a friend.
Oh, that's okay. So how often do you go shopping?
Oh, I buy a lot of books. Should I exclude books?
Oh, if you leave books aside, what about shopping for all of your personal items, study things, and that sort of thing?
Okay, because I go to the supermarket almost every day, it seems the other things, I'd say, I tend to do it every other week.
And do you spend the same amount each time?
I guess so. I only have about £100 a month spare, so I'd probably spend about £50 each time.
What sort of shops do you like best? The department store or the small retail outlets?
Oh, I like big department stores, so everything's in one place. The weather's so bad, so it's a bit miserable trudging from one little shop to another.
Great. What do you find most difficult to buy?
What do you mean?
Well, what do you have to really search for? What takes you a long time to find?
Oh, jeans, definitely. You can get hold of a sweater or a CD in a moment, but with jeans I can spend all afternoon and still not find a pair that fits.
Okay, one last question. Who do you usually shop with?
Now, I usually go shopping on my own, but if I want to make it more of a social occasion with friends to have a coffee and things, I often go with colleagues from work, in our lunch hour.
Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
No problem.
Before the next part begins, you will have a chance to look at questions 25 to 30. As you listen, answer questions 25 to 30.
Hello, Dale. How did you get on with your shopping inquiries?
Well, I got 50 people to answer questions and the results were quite interesting.
OK, let's have a look.
Well, those were handouts and here you can see that the majority of people I interviewed said they went shopping once a week. Most often, that was the weekend.
Right.
For those people who spend enormous amounts of money, if you see this chart, you can see that half the people spend £45 a month, and while 15% of people spend more than that, an average of £75, the rest spend relatively small amounts. Even the regular shoppers spend no more than £20 a month.
Window shoppers?
Yes, I asked them what kinds of shops they prefer, and the response was unanimous. Everyone went for department stores. I think that's what young people today want.
That's understandable, and that's a useful statistic, I think.
I also talked to them about the things they found most difficult to buy. I thought the answer was going to be something like books or study materials, but it's always clothes. They have problems with things related to hobbies. As far as sportswear is concerned, they complain about the lack of shops that sell it. Not many had trouble buying sweaters and things like that, but shoes and trousers were really problematic.
Was that, again, because there just isn't enough variety?
Yes, they say everywhere they just come across the same styles, so they just give up after a while.
I know what they mean.
Lastly, I asked them whom they want to shop with.
That is the end of section 3. You will now have half a minute to check your answers. Section 4. In this section, you will hear a lecture about study and answer questions 31 to 40. First look at questions 31 to 40. As you listen to the lecture, answer questions 31 to 40.
Can anybody hear me? Is this microphone working? Good. Now, welcome everybody to the second of these lectures on successful study at college. Yesterday we looked at housekeeping issues, where to find information, how to use the library computer system, and so on. Today we're going to cover an issue that will be vitally important to you all throughout your time here at college, and that is time management. Hundreds of books have been written about time management, and those of you who are interested in doing some extra reading on the subject are very welcome to see me after the lecture, as I have a book list here and some other useful materials. Now, time management. In the past, this used to mean making a list to plan for every hour of the week and then try to stick to this plan. These days, however, the whole idea of managing time has changed. In fact, if you think about it, you'll find that it's impossible to manage time. It just goes. So what you really need to manage is yourself. To manage yourself effectively, you need to have a clear idea both of what you want to achieve and how to achieve it. In other words, you need to set goals, and you need to move towards achieving these goals in an efficient and systematic way. Most coursework at the college is set by mid-semester, and at the end of the semester usually involves 2 written assignments of between 1,500 and 3,000 words in length. If you look around you at college, you will see that during the first weeks of the term, everyone looks cheerful and focused, followed by a change around week 6, assignment time, when people start to look a bit stressed. The library reports that an increasing number of students become angry when books are not available. So what's happened? Has everybody become suddenly irritable and angry for no reason? Not quite. The reason is that people have not managed their resources well. They have not set priorities for reaching their goals and, as a result, some of them realise they are going to do badly with their assignments. This will not be because they lack intelligence or love of the subject. They will fail because they did not have a clear idea of what they have to do and how long it should take them. Let's step back a minute. What do we mean by establishing goals? Well, basically, it means deciding what you want to achieve. In other words, deciding on the results that you want to achieve. The students that I've mentioned found themselves very stressed, mainly because they have an assignment to do. But they did not fully think through the effect that this would have on their day-to-day life. There's an awful lot of spare time in a day. For example, if you manage to spend some of that time, even just 1 hour, on an activity that helps you with your study, that 1 hour could have a major impact in your course, particularly if you make it a regular habit. I'd like to ask you now to have a look at the planners in your information kits. You will see that there are 3, 1 term planner, 1 weekly planner, and 1 daily planner. The term planner is to help you get an overview of everything that you will need to do for the term. The weekly planner is to help you week by week, and the daily planner will help you with the really detailed planning. Before we go any further, I would like you to make a note in your daily planner right now. I want you to picture how you could make a major difference in your life by spending just 1 hour a day on some activities for the next term. Background reading, for example, or preparing a bibliography. Now imagine the benefit at the end of the term. The term diary and the weekly diary are the most important ones. However, a week is really the shortest time you have to establish an overview of your time for planning purposes. Now you need to set priorities for the term. Work out how you could achieve those priorities and the results that you desire. If you can get into the habit of planning like this, you'll soon find that you've actually had more time than before to spend on relaxation and other activities that you enjoy. Now let's share some of the ideas that you've come up with. I'll divide you up into groups to share your ideas. Okay.
That is the end of section 4. You will now have half a minute to check your answers.
amazing job، ما شاء الله عليك. خلصت اختبار كامل استماع. ترى انا صراحه افرح للناس اللي يسووا اختبارات تجريبيه. حتى احد يرسل لي عبد الرحمن دوبي خلصت اختبار تجريبي، لأن الموضوع ما هو سهل. هو عباره عن يحتاج مجهود، يحتاج تركيز، يحتاج هذاك الشجاعه انه الواحد فعلا يخلص الاختبار. فاول شيء انا بقول لك انه الف مبروك انك سويت حاجه صعبه، انجزت شيء فعلا معظم الناس يخافوا منه يتهربوا منه. فهذه اول حاجه، يعني بقول لك هذا لوحده انجاز. الانجاز الثاني انه دحين اكيد انك سويت اغلاط، هذا انجاز انك تتعلم من اغلاطك. فدحين بعد كم ثانيه راح اوريك الاجوبه، وهذه الاجوبه ابغاك تقارن اجابتك باجابه الموجود، واذا كان عليه سلاش معناها هي كده او كده، فسلاش معناها او. فممكن بعض الأحيان إجابتين تكون صح، لكن معظم الأحيان هي إجابة واحدة اللي تكون صح. ولازم تتأكد من السبيلينج والكابيتال سمول والأس والجمع والمفرد. فإذا حرف واحد فيه غلطة أحسبه غلط، لا تغشش نفسك. فخليك عادل مع نفسك، أجلس الورقة اللي كتبت فيها الأجوبة، قارنها وحط الأجوبة وشوف، واللي جبته صح عد كم عدد الإجابات الصحيحة وكم عدد الإجابات خطأ. طبعا الأسئلة من 40 سؤال، فشوف كم الصح اللي جبته. طيب كذا انت عرفت عدد الاجوبه صح. طبعا اول شيء طبيعي نغلط. انا بدايتي كانت ب3/9، فطبيعي انه تكون عندك كميه ضخمه من الاغلاط. طبيعي انه تكون عندك مدري ايش، هذه ما حليت، هذه غلط، مدري ايش، هذه المفروض حرف واحد سبيلينج. ايوه السبيلينج من احد الاشياء اللي بتاثر في الليستنج، وهذا شيء طبيعي. اختبار الايلتس اصلا از ميد تركيزه على الاستماع وتركيزه على الاملاء. هم عارفين معظم الناس طبيعي جدا انه 20% من اخطائك تكون بسبب السبيلينج. فاذا كان اكثر من كذا ايوه عليك تهتم وتركز على اداه الاملاء. حط لك من الديسكربشن اداه تطوير الاملاء وتكتب اكثر واكثر واكثر حتتطور. لكن دحين ابغاك انك تتعلم من الاخطاء هذه. والتعلم من الاخطاء ترى ما هو معقد، ومره مره مره مفيد. فالفكره التعلم من الاخطاء انك حلو ترجع للمكان. مثلا انت غلطت في السؤال رقم 7، روح عيد المقطع وروح للسؤال رقم 7 مرة تانية واسمع كيف الإجابة هي الإجابة. زي كأنه أنت يعني لأنك أنت دحين حطيت إيش الصح وإيش الخطأ على ورقتك، فأنت عارف إيش الصح وإيش الغلط. ومو لازم إنك تكون حافظ الإجابة إيش هي الصح. حلو، فباك ترجع على علم إنه الإجابة اللي أنت كتبتها غلط وتحاول تحل مرة تانية. يعني حلو، هي ما كانت كار، هي كانت كلمة تانية، إيش كانت؟ تروح تسمع مرة تانية وتحاول تحل وتتأكد مرة ثانية من الإجابات. فهذا الموضوع حيساعدك. وإذا فرض الموضوع مرة صعب وأنت أصلاً الاستماع ما أنت قادر تفهم إيش اللي قاله، فتحت حطيت لك الترانسكريبت اللي هو نص الاختبار هذا. فنص الاختبار هذا يمديك إنك تشوف إيش اللي صار، إيش الكلام اللي كان بيقوله، إيش الكلمات اللي كان بيقولها. الترانسكريبت حيساعدك مرة إنك تحدد الإجابة وتعرف الإجابة هذه الفلانية ليش كانت كده. فحتساعدك. وأهم شيء إنك وانت قاعد تتعلم الاخطاء مو انك تعرف ليش هذا خطأ، لا، تعرف انا فين كان غلطتي، انا المره الجايه كيف يمديني احل بطريقه احسن، او ليش انا فاتني هذا السؤال، او حلو فحتتعلم اشياء كثيره. انه ما كان عندي وقت اقرا الاسئله، المفروض كنت اقرا اكثر الى اخره. فحتتعلم مره كثير. استغل الفرصه. خلصت اختبار فلا تسيبه، لا تروح اللي بعده، لا تتحطم. هذه بدايه. اوكي، فاذا احنا من البدايه نقول نتوقع نفسنا نجيب حلو، اوكي ممكن تكون متوقع انك تجيب مثلا درجه معينه ما جبتها من اول اختبار، جبت تحتها. طيب هذه ما هي نهاية القصة. you still can do it. بالعكس انت انجزت وخلصت اختبار. معظم الناس حتى ما بيحاولوا يبدأوا. فممكن الاختبار ممكن يصدمك شوية، لكن لا تستسلم، لا تيأس. الموضوع بسيط. just needs a little bit time. keep working on it. مرة ثانية هذا ما هو اختبار نص الترم تذاكر له بيومين وتختبر. شيء حياخذ وقت، صدقني حيستاهل الوقت. يعني تأثيره ممكن يكون تأثير في مسار حياتك بالكامل. فinvest in learning من أخطائك. ومرة ثانية إذا حاب تاخذ اختبارات تجريبية أكثر، أنا إن شاء الله حنزل الفيديوهات الجاية. فاللايك وسبسكرايب هذه بقدرها جدا هذه الأيام تحديدا. وتعليقاتك كيف كان الفيديو، كيف إذا تبغى ننزل منه أكثر. لكن إذا حبيت إنك بشكل عام تروح تشوف فيديوهات أكثر واختبارات أكثر، عندك الموقع حطيت لكم تحت ieltsonlinetest.com. فيب، نشوفك على خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، نشهد ان لا اله الا انت، نستغفرك ونتوب اليك.